Alright, stream is live. Gonna do another one. Post is live. Gonna post the link everywhere. I changed the thumbnail, so hopefully it actually takes effect. Yeah, welcome back. I did not. Yeah, the thumbnail's changed. So hopefully, if you have any way to check if it's a new thumbnail, it would kill. Yeah, I didn't know how to even put it before. I could change everything, but not the goddamn thumbnail. I pinged 2,445 people. 2,445 people. Yep. It doesn't show the thumbnail everywhere. Still the old thumbnail. Thumbnail works cool. And I mean not the one from yesterday, the one from today. The new one where it's like an annoyed face or like tired face or whatever. That is my current reaction right now. That's my current. I am like half baked. What do you call it? Oh, yep. Welcome everybody. Hopefully we get some people joining in for today. For the work, mostly gonna be half show. I'm gonna check if there's anything I need. One thing I'm gonna do actually is we're gonna add dynamic sounds as a what do you call it? Not a mod default, but like I want dynamic sounds to be testable. And these are things I need to keep. Let's update Belgrado ones and just let's think real quick. Yeah, welcome Xavier. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna add a mod into the mod, because why not? Modception. How's everyone doing so far? And if anyone doesn't know what dynamic sounds is, go download it on CurseForge. 44 million downloads. I'll send a link in the chat in a quick moment. Sigma millisecond, that is true. Yeah, you don't even have to keep the stream open. Some people were saying that they like just a commentary, so you can kind of treat this like a podcast as well. The only reason I wouldn't do a podcast as a TSC dev, because what the hell am I going to talk about? There's some visual stuff, it's a video game, you got a screen, And I just smacked my microphone. Sorry, buddy. But yeah, what we are going to do, we're actually going to grab the latest version of dynamic sounds and we are going to implement it. So see here, this little implementation section. There's a ton of extra little tidbits. Long story short, this allows us to add either dependency mods. So you can see obfuscate is still a dependency in 1.16. We also have configured is an optional dependency. We use it for testing. And now I'm going to add dynamic, what is it? We're just going to call it dynamic sounds like this. And in CurseForge, there's a couple IDs that allow us to do this properly. So I think it's going to be... I know there's supposed to actually be 2 IDs. I know there's the project ID. There's the project ID. So I'm pretty sure it's project ID and then file ID. So I'm pretty sure it's like this. Especially... Oh, not copy the number. Okay, I'm pretty sure if we do this, it would just work automatically. Does this have any dependency? Relations... Support for Ore Cruncher mod. I don't think I care. Yeah, I don't care. Keep that open. And let's try to run it. Let's see if just if dynamic sounds is running right away. When you're playing Minecraft with Timeless and Classics, use it right away. Pretty much, there's a bunch of people who are like, oh, the animation sounds like you reload your gun and then I can hear it from forever. That's because Minecraft doesn't allow us to do much with a ticking sound, aka a sound that we can cancel and pretty much stop at any time, modify at any time. So if we have this attached to the player and we can't just close the sound, like we can't just end the sound abruptly, it's not that easy. Like when you play the sound, it's going to continue making that sound until the sound is pretty much fully played. Is at least how I understand it. Dynamic sounds allows the location of the player to modify the actual sound signature. So the sound is going to be different through walls and everything like that. For every type of sound. Gunshots sound better. Those reloading animations sound much better. And well, they both sound much better and the server side works a lot better. So just freaking use it. Just freaking use it. It works very, very well. I don't plan to add any guns right now. I'm pretty much gonna add lasers for all the weapons. First, we're gonna do this. First, we're gonna add like lasers for all the weapons. There's probably a bit of code I still need to do, but I don't think there's anything I need to like drastically do. I'm pretty sure everything code-n is like stable enough that we can start testing it. I added a few more lasers. I added it for the MP5. So that all works well. Yesterday we added the vector laser, so we have an IR and a side mounted laser. The M4 we added yesterday as well. The M4 I absolutely love. With the fixed front sight and you can have the carry handle as well. The look of the whole like rail. Oh, like it's just so cool. I'm a big fan of this one, and I put it for the HK as well, a bit earlier. So doing some stuff. Definitely need to a few more lasers to add. Got to add it for the AA12, SPR, SKS, M16. I think QBZ can support it. EBR can support it. HK is done. QBZ I don't think actually supports it, so I'm gonna take it out for now. The spear is done. That's a dev gun. The MK has it. This has it. This is another SPR. So yeah, I'll probably ask the dev team for some more armors, but I don't think we'll be getting any new armors by the next patch, by the next alpha update. Oh, hello. Whoa, that guy was like, dodging the corner of that block or something. He instantly got dropped. Oh. I mean, I actually don't know what happened there. Maybe I just missed all my shots and I just think that I'm supposed to be better than I am. Yeah, those bullets are working just fine. Okay, I don't know what happened. I resort to violence. Give you guys some tips on modeling for TaC. I don't know much about modeling. I really don't. I mess around with models. I know how to like move models. We have a like style sheet that allows you to create models that have the same scaling as TaC models, so it allows you to add the attachments properly. Like you see these the Picatinny rail on the top of the vector and all of these rifles. These are all standardized in terms of spacing and size and everything. So we have on Discord. If you join the Discord and ask, I can give you guys the link. We have a downloadable doc that contains like all the information that at least helps you get started. In terms of actually learning how to use Blockbench, it's mostly experience. I have very little experience, and I have a hard time actually focusing on building like a weapon model throughout. I built a few. The SMLE from version 0.2 of Timeless and Classics. I built the SMLE. I spent a lot of time on it. I spent more time than I'd like to admit. I also skipped a school assignment, a pretty big one, to do it. But I really liked it. I really want a fast shooting bolt action rifle, and the SMLE was kind of. It was my dream gun. It was my dream gun at the time, and we got it. Okay. And I don't know if you guys can hear. I can bump up the game volume a little bit. But Dynamic Sounds is actually acting. Can't hear it all that well because I had like all the sounds. You guys can hear the echo. It's a better echo that we're out here. Go out. Steps are a bit better, like, you know, when you add a sounds mod that affects the sound of weapons, and I mean the sound of everything in Minecraft, it kind of affects, you know, everything. That's not that accurate. Oop. So Dynamic Sounds already works, so that's cool. So if, what do you call it? When I eventually add bots and they reload somewhere. I have not a clue what I hit there, but I hit something. Anyway. Wait, how is my armor, like, less green than before? Oh, did I hit myself? Oh, yeah, I flew into my own building. Oh, that's cool, you can do that in creative. I'm not gonna fix that because you should not have the development option even on at all. So I'm just gonna consider that you need to... I'm going to consider that a development glitch. That does not need to be fixed. You don't have to ping me. I read, like, most of the messages in Discord. I'll see it. If you want the docs anyway. Customizable tracers possible? Not really. I also, like, we can make them customizable, but what do you mean by that? Like, you're not going to be able to... no. Long story short, I don't know what you mean by customizable lasers. The only customizable tracers there would be is when we have, like, a tracer projectile type, where it's specifically meant to be a tracer. So it'll have, like, a certain color, depending on the caliber. And it's only effect. It'll probably be more like a tracking round, less of a tracer, so that you can, like, hit someone and it'll, like, apply the glowing effect or something. I don't know if you guys can hear the reload, but it echoes around now, so that's perfect. That's what we wanted. And, yeah, MP5 has a side laser, so we don't need to mess with it too much. That's an amazing MP5. Second favorite MP5 design. Heavy stock, side laser, and, what do you call it? And a mini scope with no grip. It's just hella cool. Alright, should I fix the... I mean, I don't really need to, because it's like... The only reason that it's hitting... The bullets can hit yourself in creative when you fly up is because... The dock is pinned in not announcements. It is pinned in showcase reactions, and you have to scroll a little bit. So if you don't want to wait for me to get to Discord to answer it, then just go on... what do you call it? Just go in showcase reactions in Discord and look at the pinned section. You will see it. You will see it. Let's check Discord before I do much. Cool. Yeah, you guys found it. Cool. All right. Let's open the stream again. Dock is pinned. Yep, it is because it's important. Now we have a whole mod working in our development environment, which is cool. It's that simple. Boop. We should add a couple lasers. Let's actually go to... I have a little sticky note I made yesterday. Finish the configs. Hip fire, hit marker. We can do that. And let's finish the lasers. So this is sort of a fun part because there's a bunch of visuals. Then I will add the hit marker. I think I have code for it. So I just need to find the example and we can get started on it right away. What gun should we do for lasers first? Let's do an SPR. The SPR is also, this is not the gun I built. This is the gun I requested. I wanted a gun that's like a semi-auto AR-15, and I got it. I kind of just wanted it to be a black, more standard looking AR, but Neko definitely wanted to go more colorful with it, so we ended up with a more competition style rifle. And yeah, let me make some gun. Cool idea, but it's also extremely complex. That doubles the animation count, which is really something I want to avoid. I want to avoid animations. The bottleneck of adding new guns in TaC already is the animations themselves. Getting people to actually make them and, like, you know, having those animations ready to implement. It's kind of a pain in the butt. So the biggest issue is getting those animations actually, like, built, because they're pretty difficult. So let me just. Do I do an IR laser? Can we even fit it? We'll see. We'll see if an IR laser will work. Yeah, long story short, it's like if a gun is two-handed, it's gonna be two-handed. If a gun is one-handed, it's gonna be one-handed, and it's kind of just gonna be like that. So the problem here is that the sight folds, so it's gonna fold like into the model right now. You can push it back. Like, let's say we push it back here. I mean, I have a better idea. Just import. We can just import the folded sight. I should not blow up. And if it does blow up, words. Sight folded. Yeah. Doesn't exactly work. And if I push it out there, it also doesn't exactly work. Damn. Damn, soon. We're just gonna blow it up. And we're not gonna do the pack, we're just gonna do the mini laser. Wah wah wah. No IR laser for us. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna end up with another semi-auto AR for a long time. We may end up with an AR-10 relatively soonish, maybe. I might get that. We have like some kind of model kind of like somewhere. Like I showed it on stream, I think. Is that gonna clip? Oh, it's just gonna clip. Let's make it a little more complete so it actually looks like it's over the rail. Yeah, sure, we can do that. I'm not gonna cry from that. Cool. So yeah, we may end up with an AR-10. I might get Neko to take another look because honestly, he said it was like unsatisfactory. It doesn't look that bad. We can maybe make it look a little different. Laser device. So for anyone who's watching, I am slightly under the weather, so I am like half headache, half like sleeping would be cool, but I'm not gonna do that. It totally was not because I was up pretty late yesterday. Nothing to do with it. Only gripe is the way to craft guns. I mean, to craft guns, it's actually pretty freaking simple since you just click in the bench and choose what you want. Mark 12 would have been better. I don't know. Good night. Adding a damage multiplier for headshots. There has been a headshot damage multiplier forever now. So there actually is now a headshot multiplier both globally that you can adjust and per gun. So have you played the mod? What do I want to do? We're actually going to implement the SPR laser. That's what we're going to do. Oh, excuse me. Mark 12 is OG SPR. It may be. And so far I don't know much about it other than maybe. It just might be. like right hand is like all messed up. Oh, you know what I completely forgot to do? I forgot to turn the music back on. I got something nice and chill. I'm like, why do I sound so boring? Because I am. Oh. Alright guys, PRs. What's broken? You're not broken. Yeah, shut up, IntelliJ, you're not broken. Animation somewhere. Yeah, as I say. We just gotta replace this, and it's gonna magically work. I got an SPR laser. Because I am sleepy. The moment I read, now you sound sleepy, chat in YouTube broke. I think it's back already, but yeah. It's been funny. Well, we got a few people watching. What do you guys want to see in terms of like TaC content? You know, like I've been doing lots of streams lately. I'm gonna DM this person because he likes watching. Oh, thing. But yeah, I ask it like every stream, but always like to sort of expand on it. What do people want to see in terms of TaC content? Lately I've been doing streams because gaming is like boring enough. Like it's not really fun to just play games anymore. Probably one day I'll like, I don't know, like, you know, a couple weeks later I'm gonna go like, oh, I don't know, I like Valorant again. But for now, let's mess around here. And plus the streams are good because it's like, what do you call it? This is just a straight line amount of time I can just spend, you know, mod TaC, technically play with TaC a bit as well, because like, you know, I build a gun, then I'm like, oh cool, I have the gun now, I can play with it in the game. And yeah, not many people really come by the stream anymore. It's just a few regulars, which is nice because it keeps everything wholesome and actually interesting. But yeah, trying to expand the channel so that we can get what do you call it, inviting more people to like sort of experience the stream and then make their choice as well would be pretty cool. To try to grow, try to grow the channel, try to grow TaC all at the same time. So I am interested in pursuing like what do you call it, channel growth and such. And what the hell did we add it for? We added the SPR 15. No attachments. I'm gonna show you guys my favorite attachment set for the SPR right now. Because everything will look realistic AF. See, you have the handguard rail with the foregrip. Like, if you guys have seen any modern builds for this gun, you will have noticed it. And anything here is a pretty solid choice. I like putting the muzzle brake because it literally gives it 0 recoil. And believe it or not, I like to put an extended mag. Only a small one though. Just because I think the curved mag looks way better. Like, having a straight mag is cool because it showcases that this is a DMR. Like, what do you call it? Sort of a distinction. But this is my favorite build. So if anyone, you know, copy paste, you know, like, what do you call it? Those COD builds that they put in, like, those, like, TikToks or whatever. Yeah, this is my, like, COD, you know, ultra low recoil, SPR 15. You know. It's pretty spammable. Mostly because the recoil is pretty much like, however, the accuracy is still very stable with the heavy stock and grip. And let's actually not test the laser, which is this thing I added, which is there, because why not? And yeah, it looks a lot more simple. Like, the model is slightly, it's close to the left, closer to the left, so like you can see it. Light missile touch. Gun. So we can do this. We can add a bunch of lasers just in one good streak. We can get like 2 or 3 right away before like I should test it, just to make sure I didn't like F them all up. So let's do that. Any plans for high caliber pistols? Yeah, there are plans. I already know which ones to add. I chose a 5.56 DMR for now. We're probably gonna end up with both. The point of the 5.56, it's not really a DMR, it's an SPR. So it's a much lighter rifle that also allows you to still kind of spam it. So you can still shoot it pretty fast. However, it's still very accurate. Oh, can't hear me over it. Okay, I'll turn them down when I'm back in game. That's why I keep them at like 9%. I don't need to hear like gun spam in my ears. So I like to just, I like to keep it pretty low. But SPR is done, so let's just get it, you know. SPR laser. And I'm thinking where to put the microphone, but I think I'm just gonna keep it where it's always been. Somewhere around here. Okay, cool. Now what we need to do, I don't need this anymore. Keep the vector open. What other guns do I need to add it for? It's gonna scroll through the list. Least. Mark 14. Mark 14 needs it. Mark 14 does need it. So does the what do you call it? SKS. Wow, that's the old SKS. We didn't even update the model yet. It's not even ready. Whoopsies. SKS Tactical. There we go. Yeah, the SKS Tactical. Where does the bottom grip sit on it? Because that might actually be painful. Because we technically would need a side rail for this TAPCO thing. Yeah, I don't know. I might end up just... Let's just do both. I mean, while I'm talking about it, looking cursed, let's just add both anyway. What we're gonna do differently is, although the pack is going to be normal, we're going to use a we're just going to do both. We're just going to do both normally. I ain't in the mood to go searching online right now and like, oh, we could create this model to, what do you call it, alleviate the need. Oh, it's because of the laser from the side. Okay, I see why it looks all funky wonky from the side here. Okay, this guy on axis. That looks better. Cool. So I'm gonna attach this as if it was a clip-on to the vent holes, cause yeah, it does not matter. I mean, it kind of does, because now it's gonna kind of sit a little wonky. And I definitely don't want it to clip, so I'm going to push it forward a bit. And we want it to sit in between both of these at least. And honestly, that's pretty good. We can move it back. We can move it back by like one modified step. And maybe fire it a little bit, you know, just to keep it even. But that's plenty good. I don't need to bother with like a specific thing. If we're gonna do another 1911, it's gonna be actually like a cool 1911. It's gonna be different. What it's probably, if there is ever gonna be another 1911, what would it be? What would it be like? What would it closer be? 50 GI. Whoever makes the 50 GI 1911, it probably would be that, except with a different pair of sights. It would have like only like, 7 or 8 bullets or something. And yeah, that's fine. We can do that. Let's just add the SKS lasers while I'm thinking about it, because it's not going to be any worse. It's going to be annoying, I think. Mostly because it's TAPCO. Mostly because it's TAPCO. It's the only annoying part. Ah, it's a TAPCO again. I'm gone. Bye. Alright, let's do all the model stuff we need with the Mark 14 now, because it's not going to be any different. Gonna have a top rail. Top rail's up here. It has bottom rail for not scopes, for grips, and then we can put on the side. Technically, like, I think it's still supposed to be M-lock on the side. We like modeled it off an M-lock handguard, but it doesn't have the same scaling, so it's just gonna sit on this lower portion here. Excuse me, and it's gonna be just fine. I'm gonna lower the music a little bit, 20%. Just so it's easier to hear me. And also, we should remove the extra bass before I forget from this thing, and then move this down, yeah, a little bit, like so. Alright, good enough. If I were to remove this bottom part, it would probably look weird. Actually, looks a little better. Maybe I'll end up removing that bottom portion from all of the IR implementations, because that does kind of make it look a little worse. I mean, it's also not really all that noticeable, so, you know, like, who the hell cares, but, like, you know, I do. That's pretty much in line if we use these screw brackets, I mean, excuse me, screws as mounting guide. That looks pretty freaking good. I mean, we could push it forward a little bit so it's not, you know, riding on the goddamn. Yeah, I could push it like there. There we go. Hell yeah. Mark 14 with damned lasers. That's a real laser right there. That's a real laser if I ever seen one. I'm doing the typing off camera, or off view, off screen. Whatever, it's off just because it's simple. It already opens on that side, so I'm just keeping it on that side. There's also nothing to see, I'm literally typing like the name of all of these. Cool part is when we actually implement them, and I do the typing on screen, and I do it fast, because it's cool. Alright, you got IR. I'm just gonna do my shiz. Okay. Yeah, HK 416, and we have the laser C out here. Cool. Mark 14, Mark 14. That's the only spot. That's the only spot they are. Well, they're not supposed to be down there, that's for sure. So we're gonna just A, remove that. B, delete that, because I didn't even exactly give up on it, but I'm not doing it right now. And over here, continue the comments through here. Mark 14 continues all the way down here. Cool. I'm gonna click it. Hey man, where the hell is the damn thing used? What did I do? I'm pretty sure I'm the one that would have messed with the Mark 14 if I were to do it. Oh. That makes more sense. So naming conventions are completely screwed anyway. Cool. Cool. So I registered them. Wow, okay. I see what I was trying to do, but I did not succeed. long story short, I made a mess of the code, and I never fixed the mess of the code for this specific gun. So the code is all still kind of wonky malonky donkey. However, I am cool enough that it does not really matter. It's all the same here on this side, and these shouldn't matter. So we got that. Let's do the SKS at the same time. Where the damn thing is. Tactical. We're gonna put the code here, and then we're gonna swap all of these to just use the SKS tactical. Excuse me. SKS tactical, and then special models right here. SKS. Well, there's SKS tactical and all of the goodies. So we didn't have to actually look all that far. Oh, well, I probably should have named them tactical like this instead of just SKS. Who knows which one it goes to? That's the pain in the butt. You always wanna, if you're gonna be organized throughout. If there's an issue, make the issue somewhere else, and then when you're done with it, fix it. Will IR laser be longer again? Lasers are just... it was probably gonna happen. We're just gonna completely redo them, honestly. Neko literally just wanted them to be a simple model, so that there's like no like code in it. So it's just, you just put a model and then it just works. What I kind of want to do is have like an actually useful laser, but for now it's like the longer effect I made because I wanted lasers to be more than just a 2 centimeter long barely visible laser. And yeah, for now I guess, I don't know, we're not doing it. Doing other stuff for now. Implementation, so they functional, like they're functional. They increase the hipfire accuracy based around your crosshair in game, your hipfire crosshair, and then that's kind of it for now. But since I'm going to add hipfire hit markers, it should make them like, it should make hipfire also a bit more prevalent. Since right now it's like a last resort, and I agree, it should just be a last resort. But what my aim was for IR lasers, to allow pretty much most, if not every gun, to have good single fire accuracy when in hipfire. So the idea is like you have like a Mark 18, right? You have a M4 based rifle, and with an IR laser you can single fire in the hips now. If you were to spray, your accuracy would go pretty much straight back into the really inaccurate, hipfire. I think that's not very accurate. However, if it was like, same spot almost every time, hipfire with the IR laser here, I think that would be very cool. That was sort of my idea, but that was my plan. Alright, let's test SKS and Mark 14. Damn, there's still more to do. I'm not even, funny. I didn't even put the Jason into enable both of those slots. I could have just added them and refreshed my game. I shall feed the cat later, because he is well fed. That is my alarm to do so. I could have just added both of these and then refreshed my game, but I think there's still like data packs and whatever. Like, I don't think I can do this here. Let's get technical. Where the hell is it? SKS, and I did Mark 14, which is gonna be around here. I thought I added them both already. I must have been thinking about the SPR, Jason. COD style system, I guess. It depends what you mean. Hipfire is just really highly increased spread around the center point of your screen. Only 2 likes on the stream though. No. Fortunate. Gotta raise that number up, boys. Every time I open YouTube on my like side screen, and it still shows the old thumbnail, so that's weird. Why is YouTube doing this to me? You know. Alright, better. Excuse me. Once the latest version once this version of TaC is released somewhere around this week, I believe I said yesterday. Well, maybe I'll make a video on it instead of doing like a stream. That should have been accurate. But this thing kind of feels inaccurate. Wonder, can I put a short die? Will it be raised? Nah, it won't be raised high enough. Unfortunate. If they need high mounted dots, like at least an EOTech. Oh, excuse me, at least a 553 EOTech. Feels way more accurate than the ACOG. Maybe we have to remaster that scope. Something must be really weird about it. Odd. Very odd. Alright, basic laser on the SKS. I think we must have remastered the SKS animation too. It looks what do you call it, spicier. Basic. And we gotta get the side laser on it. I mean IR laser. Yeah, IR laser. Lots of recoil. How much damage does this do? 10.7. Yeah, about right. Should be another gun. Let's put it as a normal EOTech on it. Certainly not the easiest to use. However, definitely is one that you can use. And then there is extended mags for this thing. You can put pretty much AK mags in it. About 30 rounds, I believe. Yeah, 30 rounds. Well, yeah, but that's what it was before, and down to sway, it was still really easy it's still really easy to hip fire people. Like when we had no hip fire modifier, nobody ADS'd because the range was high enough. You just, and we don't even have useful lasers to make a sway effect a actual, hey, your gun by the way is aiming there. Like we don't have any way to represent this other than the weapon model kind of looking that way. And again, Minecraft is a mod that, TaC is a mod we just want people to pick up and have fun and understand. So, unfortunately, adding lasers, we can increase the effects of, decrease the effects of hip fire to some extent. But guns that already have pretty high hip fire, it doesn't, it's not perfect. It allows you to, your first shot will be a bit more accurate, but you see most of those shots went over anyway. I still don't see, well, okay. It's because I have the damn thing off. And let's move the gunfire down, 7. So you guys can hear me better. Where the hell is it? TaC GUI. Is it? Wait, no. What the hell am I thinking of? Oh, the crosshair. put some crosshair. Well, let's put the dynamic crosshair. The dynamic crosshair doesn't work for every gun perfectly, by the way, but it's like good enough. Or like, yeah, it's not very accurate. And this has also an IR laser. It's not very accurate. So the idea is that it actually makes you like use ADS, and look, that's weird. Some of the sites need remasters to how their dot behaves, like especially when jumping, get some randomness. Get some weird randomness like that. No, you cannot make IEDs. There has been add-on compatibility since day one of TaC Reforged. There still is. I'm not, what do you call it? I don't have any capacity to assist in making those add-ons since there is no documentation, but hey, if you have any clue how to make a mod, it's pretty simple to look what it currently exists. And if you made like a mod before, it's pretty easy for you to just make an add-on. TaC is also open source, so you can just like look what's going on and go like, yeah, you know. If you know, you know. It's not that special. There's already been add-ons for TaC like for earlier versions, but not many people. I think only a private mod. What do you call it? Is now working with the animations in their add-on. I don't think there's anything that's currently publicly released for that. What? He did not die from a single headshot. That's just PR for you. Those should not be so inaccurate. Make your own servers. Us, TaC team, we have way plenty to do already. Also now learning how to manage a server and dealing with a server and managing the server itself. And then probably, you know, like we also want to kind of at least try to play it at some point. Which if we're working on it the whole time, it's not exactly fun to just work. You know, you finally got the mod kind of working. Now you got to make sure the server's working because there's like 1,000,001 problems going on with it. That does not sound very fun to me. And I'm not interested in how Minecraft servers work. Like, I hosted private ones. They're a pain in the ass. It's not interesting. It's not fun. Anyone can do them. Supporting them in TaC, like you can build your own server and have fun and all that. But no, I don't plan to do anything official. All right, what else do we need to add lasers for though? Have these two done. I should have actually looked in game because I had all of them open. Let me just go to this list. I'm 60, no. I'm 2.9, no. 23, 47 has it. P7, QBZ 95 might support a laser. That's the old model. Ew. Ew, look at that. Ew, don't look at that anymore. Ew. QBZ 95. That's all the QBZ 95 stuff? We have QBZ 191. Well, yeah, that's the 191. That's like, we all know about this one. Now, what happened with the QBZ 95? Where did that go? 191. Did they give? What the hell? It's the same gun again, but it's an older model, maybe. I see like two sets. I don't. Wait, what the hell is going on here? QBZ 191. There's a bunch of stuff going on with it. Release sites, center mag. Has an extended mag, but it's not implemented. 2 bullets. I have a bunch of QBZ95 stuff going on here, but that's not the actual QBZ95 model. So where the hell is it? What's going on here? SKS, SPOS, PR, STI. They gave it a whole new name. What the fuck? I don't remember ever giving it a completely different model name. That's kind of dumb. It's not even like QBZ95. It's Type 95. It's a completely different. Yeah, it's a completely different name than in game. Really, really. Side rail, side rail. What are your plans for future update? I have no clue. A bunch of stuff, I guess. Okay, cool. I just had to read a message that was important. And the clip. I'll watch the clip in a second. First, we're gonna. Also, this is the extended mag. This is the exact same model as the standard mag. So I guess they gave up on putting extended mag on the Type 91. The Type 191. And also no laser compatibility for the QBZ, it seems. There's like some kind of top rail that sits up here, but could probably just like, is this like an optimized part? It's not an optimized part. So I could technically remove just all the rails and just keep it now. I think I'm gonna remove, I mean, like, is that integrated? Man. I mean, I can remove it. Yeah, I think I'll leave it. It looks funny. There's no use for it. Okay. What other guns exist? I may need the laser. Maybe we're actually already done, which would be pretty freaking sick. RPK, Scar has it. MCX has it. No the A12 needs it. I am right. The A12 does need it. The X95R may be existing again soon. Front rail. The actual body for the A12. I don't plan to put a laser for the op. I think it has a bottom rail. Just nah. AK-47 does not support any of this. AR-10 does not exist right now. Hellmouth is for later. CZ-75 doesn't have this. Deagle doesn't have this. Fallet's already implemented. Glock 17, Glock 18 both have it. They're both ready. Delete those two. HK has it. HK has it. M16A4 needs it. Extended, where's the default guard? TaC guard. I guess it's that as well. M1014 does not have any customizability still. We may end up with a more competition M1014. I will be asking the devs, not the devs, the, what do you call it? Design guys for that one. Alright, I think these are the last two guns I needed though. So we gotta put the lasers for the M16A4. So this is the front, and this is the back with the cover. And the AA12, which is just this piece. So let's add it. The M16 will support a what you might call it, IR device as well, but not the A12, which makes our life a little simpler. And we don't need the boog. The boog is unneeded. Probably can like increase the height up here a little bit. Alright, it seems to pretty much match. Cool, we already got the side rail, side laser on. Can't push it any further. It looks a little wonky. Wonky badonky. What if I just move the laser module forward a bit? Yeah, it's not even noticeable. Can do it one more time. Doesn't seem to be peaking, so we could probably just do this. It'll look just fine. Alright, let's do this. Yeah. I don't feel bad about it. Done one bit. There's the beam. Yeah, I'm sleepy. I should get like a single player or something, some kind of like playthrough so I can like chill. You make some of the guns without animations, laser ready for when they do. I mean, yeah, I can technically do that. The only I need to do guns that we don't plan to refresh the model on in between. So that's probably X95R, MRAD. I showed a few guns. We'll go through the list of guns I plan to add. Other mods in the future. Us as Timeless Development as a whole, we are thinking about doing another mod as well. But there's definitely a absolute lot to add into TaC. I plan to add up. Plan to A, add a bunch of guns. B, I want more add-on creators. I want to get like more of them actually interested and like kind of get more people who at least want to create add-ons for TaC, and I can help them like get a kickstart so they can actually like move. What do you call it? They don't feel like they're moving too slow, trying to relearn a bunch of crap or something. So I kind of plan to develop add-on support further, and bots is sort of like my like main vision. I really want to work on bots for TaC like hugely. So that's probably my closest focus is finishing up this 0.3 update, getting all that kind of sorted through, getting 1.18 finished up, and then I kind of plan to work on bots mostly, which may end up being a not hugely complex in this sense, as in like it's impossible to use, but as a base mod we can use for both the new mod that we are planning and Timeless and Classics for like adding like shooting bots and bots with like more brain cells than a creeper, for example, more brain cells than like a zombie. So there's a bunch of like cool actions I want to do for them that are a bit more performant as well, which may include some pretty not scary but daunting trickery in order to do so properly. So we shall see. For now, it is finishing up this update, adding a couple guns, and yeah, kind of just chilling for now. For now, we're just expanding. We're adding a bunch of guns. So this is sort of like a larger content update, like 0.3.6 is mostly our like content arc, I would say. So we had like a bunch of content. Then next update is probably going to be a bunch of stuff revolving around the content, such as like the upgrade bench. We'll probably get some more work done on, maybe even finish it finally. I have more tools to get UI done, and ooh, don't do that. I have more tools to help get UI done, so it should allow me to sort of like get started on that. We may end up with more attachments by that time. Mayday has been expanding the animation system while I've been out as well. He's always been focusing on rendering and such, so probably in 1.18 we'll see like huge advancements, excuse me, in the animation system, developing for the animation system, and for example like having melee weapons with some more animations. So that's sort of the plan, or at least ideas that I'm currently interested in. After that, I mean, those are pretty like huge goals, so I want to get through them first before thinking of anything else. I'm not going to get into the ideas that we've been going through as a team for the next update, next mod, but I'm just going to say, very freaking cool. Very, very freaking cool. The only problem is making sure that it's simple enough for players to actually, you know, just play the game and have fun, which definitely the design team can get pretty out there. They can get a little, what do you call it, a little crazy. Having really complex, what do you call it, having really complex systems. We need to like make sure that we have a good balance. I actually was just talking about that like seconds ago. So yeah, I'm done. And I did really okay. I did all the laser devices I need for it. Let's do the M16 first because it's gonna need some really not weird code because it's the same code as the M4. But the problem is it's the same code as the M4, so we should just get started on that like right away. M16A4. We're gonna need to open both, so we need the M16A4 animation and just the M4 animation, which is where wait, the M16 doesn't actually need anything crazy. It's the same as the vector, so never mind. Oh wait, the extended hand guard still needs to come up if okay, well, what do we have for the M4? Just pretty much that should work. So these are all still vectors, so we need to change these. Actually found the A4 right away. That makes my life like a minute easier. Oh, could I? Okay, I should move this like to the left where it's more of a template. Alright, that makes more sense. I completely lost myself. I'm like, what the hell? Am I editing the goddamn vector code? No, I better not be. That would be a effing pain in the ass. Let's change a bunch of code. Everything breaks. Who knows why? And then realize you just fucked up. Let's deal with the AH12 as well, which is a pretty similar concept. It's a pretty similar concept in terms of the front. Oh. Wait, what? Okay, that's dumb. Okay, so that's... Okay, this is apparently old enough that I don't even have, like, a good system to handle this, so I'm just gonna do that. Cool. It doesn't equal empty. Or... What the hell? Or... Doesn't equal empty. And doesn't equal empty. Then just render the front rail. And the else is not freaking doing anything. Got enough. So it's gonna render the front rail if anything is attached to it. That should help it not look as dumb. Alright, let's still we only need the laser tech for the B, or basic device. And we just gotta implement it. Score 12? Yeah, okay. Also, we're just looking at it, so I didn't need to do anything special. When you follow naming conventions, when you follow standardization, you can make shit a lot easier. Fully charged, yay. I gotta get some more traction on YouTube though. The more I stream, the less people watch. Which is crazy. What time is it actually? 10:26. I should do like a getting started with TaC stream. That would be a pretty good stream. Just like, hey, start off in your world, you know, let's get started. Let's try to craft TaC guns and what do you call it? Sorry, I have a simple playthrough, but I want to chill. If we do that, it may be after the update releases and after I do like a data pack stream or data pack video. How to do data packs in TaC. Yeah, there's not doing it for this. I did it for these two. For the last ones actually. I probably didn't enable this. Okay, yeah, I just didn't enable the Cyro slot, which is great. It's enabled for the M16. Excuse me. And let's test the IR. IR sits as well. And renders. Cool AF. Let's do a little GI M16 build though. So you can just leave the flash hider on. I mean, that's pretty much it. I was thinking it doesn't actually do that much damage. 7.15. Anyway, GIM M16. It's a little less damage than I was expecting. I wonder what? I don't know, the ACOG, something needs to be changed about the ACOG. Maybe the reticle needs to get a little refined. Just make it sharper. Oh yeah. And the AA-12 we need to just remember to enable the goddamn slot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just simply forgot to put the side row. After this, let's review guns that need to be added and which ones I plan to add before the next update. And then let's just work on finishing up what needs to be done code-wise. Because adding a new gun is like a whole thing. And though I'm not lazy, I am gonna do it. I don't think I'm gonna do it right now. I have configs to add, which I mean configs are kind of boring. So we rely on you guys to chat. Alright, yeah, we gotta finish configs, and then I have an example for hip fire hit markers. We just begin its position. Hit using the HUD. And the configs I do offline, like before I go to bed. Oh, and I had two options. I had the Uzi, which pretty much just got like completed. We got the stock fully finished. But we also have the Beretta 93R. I think I'm just gonna add the B93R. I think that's what's gonna happen because the B93R is a pistol that we do not have. Like, the only pistol akin to it is like the CZ75. But the B93R is so freaking different, ever still, and it's a much cooler gun. Like an Uzi, like they're both really cool, but I want to go Beretta. Plus the model is so cool. It's such a sick model. And there we go. Added it. Laser device renders. Yeah, that one makes it. So what do you call it? The hip fire looks cooler. 20 round full auto. You know, it's like pretty much do that. Yeah, you can, if you put what do you call it? Everything accuracy on a shotgun, you can get some kind of like, I won't call it crazy range. I'll call it kind of crazy range. Yeah, if we're gonna want armor. Yeah, it'll probably, will it be nerfed? It will. When? Not right away. Why? Because shotgun types, and when armor is more widely apparent, and like the armor classes are implemented, then it's gonna make shotguns not weaker, but it just means you're gonna want to be as close as possible so you can maximize their damage. M16 is pretty cool though. Still on my SPR though. SPR probably favorite, yeah, mostly favorite gun of the game. Also the cool PVO. I took this into a survival game. Back when 3.5 just released publicly, I did play, I forgot to play them out with my friends. This gun was like definitely my favorite. Although I ended up using the SCAR quite a bit as well, because I need something full auto. And the SCAR just fit the bill. Like look at this thing. Even still, it's like never really gotten nerfed. It's been like such a viable gun for so long. Let's real quick, let's do, just because we gotta see it again. We gotta see it again. We gotta see the SCAR build. Because it is just amazing. And if you want to be super technical about it, you get like a decent size extended mag. Here's your bullets. IR laser. Good hip fire. 11%, 11% speed reduction. Pretty noticeable. Definitely ain't too fast. Okay, like a... But yeah, you can pretty much like LMG your way through a lot. And it's still a slow fire rate. I don't know, I'm missing quite an impressive number of shots. Nice sight today. Simple as that. But yeah, all the lasers gun now. Wow, okay. I'm just gonna get back inside the plane, and then let's review the guns are gonna be in TaC at some point, and we can add lasers for them technically. It's just we just need to know the why. You know, why do we do it? So let's go into temp downloads. Yeah, it's sorted by size. Well, that's not the way to do it. It should be sorting by date. Okay. SCAR SSR is in. Got the G3. I think I'm missing. Yeah, I think I'm missing some like models or something. Something ain't right here. Okay, got this, AUG, M95, Hellmouth, MB7, 1014. Maybe we'll check the M1014. I bet nothing's changed with it, but can check if there's anything to pay attention to. I don't think we added any like rails for it. Yep. Normal. Hellmouth. This is like my favorite gun model in terms of like how it looks and its purpose, with that 60 round drum and what do you call it, CQR attachments. It's gonna be such a fun gun. It's also gonna be shooting at a different caliber, a 300 blackout, so it's gonna be a completely different class of weapon for TaC. M95. Wait, the gun I just closed. Open recent. There it is. So this thing does support the side laser, but it's not going to support the IR. So we could put a side laser on this. M95 ain't gonna get nothing. It's like a bolt action sniper rifle. Anti-material rifle. That sight's a little weird though. We should probably just push it down. I don't know why it's so high. An AUG. Oh no, it has a side rail. Do we have any attachment? I mean, it is the A1, so yeah. I think we have an A3 model somewhere which has like the full rail, full top rail, and like side, and, you know, quad rail, not quad but tri rail type of thing. Since this is the A1, we kind of plan to add a more modern version of this. So maybe has cool sights. Yeah, I mean, this would be cool to add. I don't think we have the animation for it though. But yeah, side rail laser as well. I don't think an IR laser will fit on the top rail, so we can skip that. MRAD. The top rail was made like this as a performance benefit. I think I will allow an IR laser to sit on this one purely because we have the rail for it. But like, there's no reason that this thing would even need it, other than to look cool. So, but we can do it for this one. Ah, god damn it, beloved G3. I think we have someone who's looking into the animation for this one because I really wanted it. Like, I would be using this gun pretty much every day. I would make sure that I at least play with it a little bit every day. I mean, it has a drum mag too. That's so cool. But the tactical handguard, yeah, it has all three. It has like three. It has a tri-rail setup. No top rail, and that's because you can't really put a top rail on a G3. I'm pretty sure. No, let's not do that. You can put an IR laser on the side. Fine. No, let's put G3. Back on G3. Okay, no. Like infrared device. Yeah, I know you can put on an M4. Like, that's very much known. Yes, you could put... Okay, come on, man. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm not doing that if anyone could see what I just saw. Okay, yeah, no IR device, so just the basic laser for the G3. But the model does look really cool. I would rock this. Put a brake. Oh, the brake is... Okay, well... What? It's also out of bounds? Oh, that's crazy. Okay, I should have closed this model before I accidentally save it and break it. Ain't no way, foul. Have you played the mod? The foul has been forever in... It's even in the 0.3.5 version. You have been able to dye your lasers. Yes, that's yes. It's the same as scopes. Ammo conversions, no. If we're gonna add a gun that has a different ammo type as another gun, it's just gonna be a separate gun. There's really no point for ammo conversions. It's a different gun anyway. Bullet casings. We may, like, somebody, I think Mayday as well, wants to put, like, bullet casing animations into, like, guns, but personally, I think it's, like, such a tiny detail. I don't know why people are interested in it. There's definitely no casing items. That for sure isn't happening. But we probably will eventually, like, yeah, we'll end up with casings, like, flying out of the gun's ejection port. I just personally am not interested in it, and it's a half complex problem because every gun will have its own, like, you need to define the position of the ejection port for every gun at least. And then every gun needs the model to be the empty casing model compatible with their ejection port. So It's going to be like adding a muzzle flash to some extent, except we actually need to have a generated procedural animation for the flipping of the case and how it's supposed to look for each gun in which direction. So, personally, I think it's a really complex problem that adds absolutely nothing to the game. So, I am not working on it right now. In riot shields, I don't know. At some point, maybe, but again, huge complexity. It's like adding a whole new hitbox. Right, I will see. I think you can kind of use Minecraft shields currently. Maybe we'll just make sure Minecraft shields work properly because they're both the same thing. And you can make whatever model you want for a Minecraft shield. So, yeah, I'm into actually adding new stuff into Minecraft that you can actually like use, and it would make the game different. Okay, that got pushed up. I don't know, I never noticed bullet casings at all in like any game. It's not something I ever look for. It's such a tiny detail, like it doesn't add anything. You can't do anything with them anyway. It doesn't affect anything. You know, even like Milsim games, like I've never seen I've never ever cared for bullet casings. And I definitely don't care to work as hard as I need to in order to build them into TaC properly. Because if I build them, I kind of want them to actually work. Like, I think Vic's Modern Warfare had, like, bullet casings where it actually, like, flew out and then hit the ground. But every gun had the same model, and they had no way to position them on the gun efficiently. So, they were just flying out of the... They were just flying from the right side of the screen off camera or something. I did not like it. I found them attempting it without doing it fully, after spending how much time they did, to be more distracting than just having a gun that was fun without any bullet casings. Now let's think though. I did all the lasers, so what should we do? Hip fire. Let's prepare for that. So I'm gonna take a quick moment. I'm gonna pause my screen. I'll be right back. I pretty much. Alright, backy. I opened my screen with more personal stuff. Now I can kind of get started on the, we don't need any of these anymore. To keep the GUI editor for now, since I may have to use it for, excuse me, the HUD again. These I'm repairing, we're not going to touch. We added a bunch of lasers. Bunch of lasers. Every gun has a laser, or every gun that is compatible with the laser. I now watch your clip now. Can watch it later. I'm pretty sure I already know what you're talking about, and it's not exactly possible right now. Nor do I think we should even add it right now, because we don't even have the lasers to make it like usable. Night vision for later in market tracker. Is this already? Yeah, here's the marker. So this is the part where it's supposed to actually like do it. I mean, I could have actually kept it all there so it's as early as possible. So yeah, marker tracker is over 0, and you should be able, I'm going to enable so you can see the hit marker even if you're in ADS, since it should be around where the iron sight is anyway. So pretty much, yeah, stack translate, move it to the middle, blah, 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 bind texture hit marker. Hit marker 128x, 128x, so it should be there. Hit marker ratio. Final float 14. Hit marker tracker. It's the opacity, okay. I should probably go to one of these existing scopes. And instead of all this, I'm gonna just take the code from where this renders. This pretty much already does it, except we have all of this where we have it all anchored. So we can just use all of our anchor code just the same. Blow up this buffer, opacity, having opacity would be nice to actually represent that. Actually, no, does this even support having an opaque change? Can I even have offset, U offset? That would be annoying if I can't actually change the opacity. Nope. A release will release when it's released. That's pretty much that. And I also think using BiliBili for this might be more annoying. Because inner BiliBili positions these offsets. But it doesn't try to, line. Let's look at one of the scopes real quick, because I do opacity there, I'm pretty sure. So I want to see, can I circumvent using this BiliBili? Can I keep using this, or do I need to switch in order to use opacity properly? So it'd be in the, what do you call it? Scopes at the top here, right? Yeah, scopes at the top. ACOG. It should be like about down here. Render type, entity translucent. Okay. Hit marker for this. And opacity, yeah, BiliBili_pause.color. Does the color, can actually adjust the color in the HUD? I'm pretty sure it's just, yeah. Is there color 4F? Can I do color 4F? Color 4F does exist. Yeah, why not just steal this? Seems like a great way to do it. Okay, yeah. Do this. So, color system. One F. Cool. And then we bind the texture. We bind it normally the same. Big bug. Size. Which is literally the 16F. Can do this for now, which is actually going to turn more into 128. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 128. Control R, so it's going to be 16, change that into 128. I think we're going to do this for now. And then replace it all within the selection. Cool. Good. We don't care about the armor, so I don't know why I have this here. Don't need the durability percentage. What I do need is here, this opacity to be applied. Apply it here, then we render it. After we render, blah 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 blah, we reset the color again. But I can just do the same thing as I do here. In this color 4F. Color 4F, reset all to ones. That should do the trick, except this is gonna be like that. Well, what I can do, if anyone wasn't here in like a couple streams ago, I actually set up the GUI editor. So we're gonna use it again for this. First, actually gonna delete it from here. Just clean up the temp. Let's actually just go back to where I use this GUI element, because I use it, yeah, I use it here. Yeah, element 2 for the upgrade bench screen. See, I use the tool here a lot, actually. A lot of broken stuff. But let's just close it. That needs to be, not really read builds, it just needs to be, like, better. So yeah, let's keep 2, and then data dot get xmod divided by 10f. Data dot get y divided by 10f. Maybe I had a y size last time, this didn't work. And other than that, yeah, we can get a move on. He left, I'm pretty sure I drank it all. Uh-oh, god damn it. Messages. Yeah, I gotta. The big thing that TaC needs is like, not explorability. What would be the word? People just need to know that we exist. Like, here's like a whole, what do you call it? Whole stream for Minecraft, and it's like just a couple like internal friends and like Patreon viewers. Maybe it's because it's like a weekday and people don't want to watch stuff on a weekday like this. I'm thinking how to do it better. Oh, it's just someone to hip fire. Yeah, I don't even see it, which is great. Maybe it's because the texture is too large or something. Oh, if it's too large, let's see. Maybe it's settlement 2. Maybe it's just far bottom right. Oh wait, shoot, we gotta like let's get a bunch of test subjects to help with this. And also let's get like a very weak gun. Glock 18 is gonna be pretty weak. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. So let's just render it permanently. Content creators for promotion. Yeah, we can probably ping some more content creators to what do you call it? Take a look at the mod. See how they feel. Maybe they'll also be interested. Yes. Marker. Ah, they're slightly different. Okay, that makes sense. See what I did. Let's just not. Oh, that's the Python way to comment. Let's just disable the opacity for now, and let's just get it. Let's just get it rendering. Yeah. Make it back. Excuse me. I gotta shave. I feel like I gotta shave. Yeah, actually, this might be loud for those listening, but I gotta adjust like the headrest of my chair. Accidentally. There we go. Accidentally pushed it way too far down, so it was pretty much like breaking my neck. And Now it's way more chill. Yeah, I'm not as lively today. I'm like super like down to earth, relaxed. And yeah, considering how close we are to the next update, I think this is gonna be like the last sort of like in the row stream, and tomorrow I'll actually like just focus on releasing the update. And where the hell is my little hit marker? Yeah, it's annoying. Maybe because the texture doesn't exist anymore. Okay, it should have at least. But it should actually at least like render it somewhere. Like that would be nice if it actually showed that it rendered somewhere. So if we were to take like, yeah, here's the armor, so size times 2 times 2. I replaced that. Rendered. I mean, binded. Rendered it. Changed the colors. Binded. Rendered. Let's just render 60 by 60. For now, let's just see if we need to like auto scale the position further. Cause excuse me. Where does these hit marker textures actually come from? Crosshair hit. Does that even exist? Does that even exist? If it doesn't, sure, we can like, I can fix that. Right. Where is it? So it should actually be in TaC. Textures. Crosshair hit. It does exist. And this is what? 3 kilobytes, 32? No, what's that? Yeah, how about I just use like the same hit marker? Nope. Opacity. Well, this is probably also 16 by 16. Well, that's also a little more useful. Yeah. So if I just do this, and then I change within everything to do with the hit marker. Control R, change 16, change the 16, I mean the 128 to 16, 128 to 16. God damn it. Look how sleepy I am. Oh, that's crazy. Change it there, change it there, change it there. Yep. Alright, let's try this. Life was messing with building a class system, and what is it? Finally need to get some contact with him. His account, his Discord just got hacked again. I had to remove him from the Discord server for temporarily. Make sure that if he gets rehacked like right away. And yeah, he already has a class system built out, and you can build guns using, like, you can add attachments on 2 weapons and set a bunch of attributes straight from NBT. So when you create a gun using a command block, you can actually set its you can set attachments, you can set special stats for it. So you can already do like class-based weapons, classes using TaC that have like specific attachment stats and such. I played an SMP with my friends back when the public release just hit, and it was very fun. And where the hell are my hit markers? It should at least render. That's rather annoying, actually. How could that be? Hey, Nico. I should just render. Anyway. It's annoying. What if I what do you call it? static final. Alright, what if I just create one of these? Reload icons, just call it hip. Fire icons, I need a steel. Path I need, which is path, it seems to be pretty correct. Textures, crosshair hit, good enough. Just do hit marker with opaque, doesn't really matter. I just want it to render where it's supposed to render. Enable alpha test, push, I anchor it. This would be by 16 by 16, yeah. Didn't do anything funky. Can position if we really need it, just in case. We make sure the colors are all resets before we bind. Percentage, color based on percentage, draw it, crop, reset color, color based on percentage, bind, render, reset color again. What do I have this. That should be like armor health size, so we can just use armor health size for now just to represent. Change size variable. Instead of, yeah, we can do this. I just want to make sure that I get anything rendering, which right now it's not. Market tracker. Oh, well, this could make sense. It's either, okay, well, maybe actually it was working just fine before. Okay, I'll remove this for now, because maybe it was actually just the if statement all along. If it's over 0, which yes, or is aiming, and all I need to rely on is the and. Oh, well, I can make this a little, what do you call it? Or is, okay, this makes a little more sense. It's either if it's just over. It would make it always render though. You kind of do have to think about this condition a bit more then. Let me think here. So hit marker tracker. This should be this and something is aiming, so it should pop up if it's aiming. I think I have a better way to word this condition. Or isn't aiming. Or we can follow this whole condition. Is aiming. And gun scope equals this. Then we can just pull. Just pull a flash hit marker for now, because it should technically just work without anything crazy. And I think this, bringing this back will be fine. Should render on the top left. Saw a new stock model. Yeah, what is going on there? I don't even know what assets I reuse. I mean, the sounds are probably reused because they're both pretty much just a Scar H. They're like the exact same thing. I don't think we even, yeah, we don't even reuse anything. The lasers are all for the Mark 20. Attachments are all are Mark 20. Cinematic mag. I don't know. The animation is also Mark 20. excuse me, it's also Scar Age, but like the animation doesn't fit too well. So I think we probably need at least need an adjustment to the Scar Age animation, and then it needs to be re-implemented so that it suits it better. Also, this condition is still being checked. It's not always true. I don't know if you guys can see. You can see the, what do you call it, on the far right side. Let me get closer. On the far right side, the hit marker is coming up. Cool. So, what we need to do... I'm just going to do this the easy way, so we can just position it properly. I'm going to A... True. A, just always pass this, and B, opacity is just gonna always equal 1 for now, 1 float. And then you can change side variable, yeah, whatever. Yeah, all we're gonna do, oh, one more thing. We can adjust our config so that our cool little section doesn't, our crosshair doesn't ever go away. The permanent crosshair, there we go. So this we're going to use to just position the hit marker perfectly around the crosshair. Or center of your screen. I'm gonna have to go in a minute in order to deal with the garbage within my house. Gonna take that outside. For now, we're gonna test and we're gonna get the hip fire hit marker where it needs to be within the center of the screen, and probably after that, I'm gonna take the garbage out. When I'm back, I'm gonna unmute and unpause, so you guys will see that it's paused. I'll amp up the music a little bit, and yeah, I would return in about like 3 minutes. Now we have the texture, what do you call it? The crosshair texture is now permanently on the bottom right, so I can do tdev. We're going to enable our GUI category and set it to 2. Now I can adjust it here. It's going to be rather slow. Man, I probably didn't even need to like divide it by 10. That's painful. Okay. Doesn't need to be divided by 10. It's gonna be faster to literally go in here. Where the hell is it? Remove this. And just do it. If we need fine adjustment, I can do it in code. Yeah, sure, Nico. I'll make a, what do you call it? I'll make a playlist on the channel that shows pretty much all the music I'll be using throughout any videos and streams. So people who ask, I can just point them to the playlist, to the repo of music. For now, I don't have it though. I don't have it all set up. I'll just ping you personally when I have it set up though, because this will be one of the not songs, it's like a playlist in itself. I'll just be posting everything there. And set tdev back up, go to 2. We can position this much faster. Also, I've heard of moderates. Does anyone know what that is? Actually, go. Oh, yeah, I can just do it here. Cool. Problem is, we don't have fine adjustment from here. So you see, we're going to be off by like about 10 on each side. So the Y is slightly off. Export. And the reason it's going to be slightly off is because all my keys don't really work well anymore with the new control scheme that we built a little bit ago. However, now that I have the positioning, so you see 268 minus 134, I can just take these values and plop them straight in. Plop them straight into the implementation, put an F on that. So it's slightly off to the left. It's too much to the left, which means we want to reduce this by like, since it's in increments of about 10, maybe 20. It's going to be about like, yeah, 50, I believe 58 plus, and we can divide this by 10 off. Should I like it now? Yeah, I like some more now. So we can keep adjusting. Do this. It's also slightly what was it? It's slightly too high or slightly too low. Oh, slightly too low. I'm gonna only have like minus 130. We'll test it once more, make the final adjustment, export it, and then I'm gonna go and deal with the garbage with them. Yeah, go put the garbage out. There is no skill system that's like specifically built for TaC. There's skill like mods that like add generic skills, but I don't know what you mean by work well in combination with TaC. Most mods, they'll record like how much damage your character has put out total, and if how many mobs they've killed. TaC should already work with that, but I don't have any specific names for you. Let's see how close we are with the little bit of manual tweaks. I'm pretty used to all the indexes within Minecraft by now. It's only sometimes I flip like a negative or so. I'm super off. As I'm just talking about it, I'm like, oh shoot, that's the wrong one. See, I'm like super sleepy. Like, what's that adding? Oh, wait, that's because I'm not in this mode yet. So this is much more fine. This is much more fine control, so I can actually like set it as it should be. Put in the white background so I can actually see when I'm adjusting here. Much better. That's pretty much perfect. Yeah, I don't have any good names for like specific skill mods. They all should like work though. Like I don't see anything that would stop any of them from working. Yeah, actually I put 3. Oop. So we're gonna take this. So the X mod, we're just gonna take this F negative divided by 10, then it's applied, and then The Y mod, same story. Gonna put parentheses. I'm just gonna simply do this because this means that's gonna work perfectly without any fluffery. And now I can remove this data because it's pretty much perfect. And now I can add the opacity back because it should work. Yeah, we'll do, what do you call it? One more test. Run it once more, then I deal with garbage. You delete the version you currently haven't, like, within your mods folder, and then you just drag and drop the new one in. That's how you update. There's already progression planned for TaC. It's sort of next steps without getting too far into it. There's stuff that adds progression stages like within Minecraft, but there's nothing that like adds progression for guns. The only thing that will have progression for guns is like my own, not my own, excuse me, TaC's own, at least for now. I got a big hit marker reticle, look at that. This is also, it doesn't go away fully in ADS. That's a weird bug. I'll fix that because the minimum should be like 0. It should never have any minimum that's above 0. Yeah, it probably like hits this. Alright, I can fix that. And then if I decrease the GUI scale, oh well, okay, increasing it sends it flying away. Son of a. We actually have the anger correct, so that's pretty annoying. Alright, that's not good. That's the same problem I had before. And then yeah, I did it right. Darn it. I'm gonna deal with the garbage within my house, so it's gonna take me a couple minutes. I can keep the stream paused here, technically. And I'm just gonna input the music a little bit. I'll be right back. Alright, as you hear me now, I am back. Put the garbage out, and the cat was being very cute. Alright, music back to where it was. Let's switch up the music a little bit. Chill again. Alright, any new questions? Nope, we're all good. Okay, so we pretty much got this perfect. Now the thing is, and isn't aiming, which makes sense, or is aiming and gonna null, so when we are aiming, it actually will display it is aiming, or it's aiming and the scope equals null. This would probably work, honestly. Also, wait, it's not anchored properly either. That's a more bigger problem. So here, I mean, we don't do anything special to counteract it. So what annoys me? Change like the size of the variable. That's true. Now if we look at this code, it's exactly the same. The only difference is we translate further. Push pop. I'm sorry, but what do you call it? The only time I have for any kind of relaxing time on my own is usually during the evenings of EST. All of the VODs, which are the streams, but not live, it is all recorded on YouTube. So instead of watching live at your 4 a.m., you can watch one of the VODs at a more reasonable time for you. And if you're already on the Patreon, you can just ask the questions you would ask in live chat on Patreon offline, and I'd respond to them like whenever. So no worries. This is why I like recording on YouTube rather than Twitch. On Twitch, I don't know how the VODs really work, but I know on YouTube, I can keep all of my VODs. Everyone can go back whenever they need it. And it's sort of like a video on YouTube, so it should keep... I really want to grow the YouTube channel. I want to grow the YouTube channel for Thomas and Classics, for the Thomas dev team as a whole. So it's sort of best for me to stream here as well. Anyway, let's focus on why the scaling doesn't like to keep this in the correct position. And the armor rigs actually work very well. They position it where it needs to be. So, is a difference? Maybe it's due because flash hit marker, no opaque, hit marker, no opacity. I had it open here. Is 16 pixels, not even 32. Armor health size is 16. Times it by 2 on both as well. What if I don't? I'm pretty sure this could be an issue why it occurs. No, wait. This translation needs to stay. This one needs to go. The translation for the Y translation for the armored rig health. Why is here? Whatever. The Y is a much smaller number of adjustment, although the render start at the top left of the screen. Valak, if you refresh your page, it'll show that a few more people did as well. But it definitely is a much quieter stream than usual. Unfortunately, fortunately. I think, let me open the YouTube from here. Yeah, 642 subscribers. Pretty much the same. And the like count of the last stream was, 37. So, we're definitely a quieter day. Definitely a quieter day today. I actually thought it updated real time, because on my end it does. But, I don't know. I can subscribe to myself. Oh, I can't. It didn't work. I thought it could. Yeah, it's already pretty late my time as well. It's 8:30. It's 11:34 p.m. So I'm probably gonna head to bed eventually as well. Yeah, still. Yeah, marker renders very far off. Will they render in that same relative spot though? No, it changes its position pretty drastically. Damn. I don't remember you being able to subscribe to yourself. It'll be funny if that's true, though. We actually reduce the chunk count as well for render distance. Doesn't need to be so crazy. Man, that's annoying. That's what's annoying. The armor health is pretty much spot on. It's like, it follows the scale wherever it goes. At 7, at 9, it's always like relative, it's correct. Hit marker, hates being in the middle. Absolutely hates it. Hates it. Welcome back from work. Hopefully it went well. Definitely got something to change here though. It's unfortunate I need to make this change at all. But so we can stay consistent, can times 2. Maybe let's bring back, instead of using the stack, let's use the GUI editor again. Except this time, we're going to use it for this render here, and we're going to just use data to adjust the X position. Yeah, so these are not supposed to even work. Is period. It's shift down. Gotcha. It's supposed to work like this now. Shifty. Literally called shifty down. That should actually work though. Shall see, and we may have to export it. So, exporting tdev data, which is like development, like adjustment shit. It overrides the file if it has the same file name. Like if you have the index of 2 for the GUI editor, and then you have another something with 2, it'll override that file. But I like to delete it anyway. I'm reading some post on the GitHub. Doesn't even know the proper license. This guy does not actually even know. This guy doesn't actually even know where to look for the licensing on TaC. Okay, renders bottom right. Let's adjust the GUI size to 3. Oh, it's still bottom right. Oh, well, that makes a little bit of sense because I didn't actually adjust it anywhere yet. Pretty sure I did delete it again. Ooh, where are you? Alright, well, let's do /cdev GUI category, it's element 2. And now, oh, damn it. So I have to make this adjustment again. I didn't, like, permanently set it. If I set it, like, I press the buttons a couple times. Kind of moves it, and then it's pretty relative. Okay, I'm gonna say just permanently stay on the hit marker, then we're gonna position it, and then we're gonna test if this is gonna work a bit better. True. What the hell? There we go. I want that, and opaque, make it just 1 again. Yeah, see, opacity minimum is like 25. Well, let's put it to 0.0. Alright, up 2. Should attend to the GitHub post at some point. Test it. Now we have the hit marker permanently shown on the bottom right, and we can also position it. So let's position this to the middle. Let's just pull it out. Also, shift now works properly. But damn it, it's like slightly off in every dimension. That's annoying. Yeah, having more precision with this would be pretty nice, but oh well. Just gotta fix it up a little bit. I did not mean to smack my mic, but I managed to do it. Alright. We have the export data already pushed out. So, god damn. Offset is not minor. That is for sure. I go here, change the X. So not minus, by the way. You always want to do plus when you're using tdev, because even if the number ends up being negative in the editing tool, the plus sign in code will combine the negatives anyway. It's not gonna like, it's not gonna reclassify the negative. It's not gonna double negative it. And okay, so this was like stuck like bottom, it's like slightly bottom left. So probably want to raise it. Right, 3, and then this like 5. Then we'll see. If you have to make any finer adjustments, you can divide this by 4, and divide this by 4, just in case. So it should help give some more fine precision. Times like Classics though, 728,000 downloads. Pretty cool. I'm 46 already. God damn. Wi-Fi's a bit slow right now. Stream is holding up okay though. Maybe just Discord. Yeah, whatever. Let's restart Discord while we load into Minecraft.
Discord.
Alright, this. Load in there. I'm definitely quite sleepy. Almost there. Mostly just have to translate this to the right, which we can do. Just like so. Which that's pretty, also pretty coarse. That is pretty much perfect, except I wanna RT to export. Just needs to go a slight bit higher. But if I change my crosshair, oh, we won't see the difference. Because you cannot turn off the permanent crosshair. It is, unfortunately, slightly permanent. It is slightly permanent. Pretty sure at least having the dynamic crosshair. Yeah, it doesn't show at all. Whoopsies. That should be pretty fun though. Okay. Got it exported. It needs to go slightly higher up. I probably should have also tested if the scaling in terms of Minecraft default GUI scaling actually worked properly. That's what Discord sounds, yeah. The dev is already available to the public. You have to enable it in config, but like you're technically not really supposed to even use it because the data, like, with it, I mean, you can use it for when you make a data pack or you're making an add-on. Like it's useful for both. But if you're literally just an average user, like you should not have to touch it. You could like mess up some stuff, but it's fun. What I actually want to do. There's a new export, right? I closed the damn temp folder because I'm funny. Frequent this. Yep, okay. Okay, so we got 9. So the X is perfect. I'm trying to do this to it anyway. I also did this here. Except it was just negative 1.5. Negative 1.5. That was still too low. So it's negative 1. So plus that, just do that. That's what it ended up being anyway. So I'm not gonna close. I'm not gonna completely delete this portion. I'm just gonna comment it out, and then instead of forcing it, switch this, and one more thing, permanent crosshair false, and also bullet self harm we don't need for now. So I'm gonna set it to false. Definitely, I'm not zoned out. I'm like just half of me is working, half my brain is working. Big chillin', chill alien, chillin' alien, clumsy alien, chillin' alien. Oh, I forgot to set the opacity properly. Well, if I set it, let's get a, what do you call it? I think I said it earlier in another stream, but long story short, you were killed by the Clumsy Alien. You were killed by Clumsy Alien. Yeah, that was a gamer tag. Imagine dying to someone named Clumsy Alien who like accidentally killed you, who team killed you in Rainbow Six Siege. It's a funny name. That's pretty much where it came from. And yeah, the dot crosshair is not even all that dotty. It's what do you call it? Hit marker is not even in the center with the dot. That's a little crazy. No. Clumsy Alien did not come from a random word generator. A bunch of other nicknames did, but not Clumsy Alien. Clumsy Alien is indeed one I actually made myself. I didn't even test if it's scaled again. It's a bummer. Since I have to use negative to go left, I want this to also be slightly more to the right. Yeah, let's go by Clumsy Alien. Exactly. Imagine dying to that. All right. Raw. You think I had a plan that after the stream I was gonna do some homework. Yeah, that sure as hell ain't happening. And also, I raised the Y level by 1, and now it's like a million light years further than it should be. It's also too far to the right now. That is crazy. Alright, well, let's at least try to scale it. Is it going to stay with the GUI scale? Nope. Oh, come on. That's actually really annoying. Okay. If I remove literally everything. Okay, so we remove this translate. So it doesn't even try to place it anywhere. And we default, let's just save these. But we default it to 0 and 0 anyway, with a comma. Or, excuse me, I use data again. Use both. Let's try it one more time. It would be nice to have this part finished already, because that means everything for the next update would be done other than config and extras for the SCAR Mark 20. It would pretty much be a done update. Haha. Nice and chill. If the update, if 0.3, 0.3.6.1 is not done by tomorrow, then there will be another stream tomorrow. With me a little more awake. What? Wait. Okay, it's going top left. That's good. 2. Okay. It's a pain in the ass again, because now it's not gonna spawn where I needed it. Oh, excuse me, I did not set it to be permanent. But I'm gonna kind of get it started. Yeah, attacking creative mode. No, the zombies. Three, two, one. 3, 2, 1. Such a jank way to do it, but it kind of works. It's kind of working. Alright, it's a little too far now. God damn it. Did it actually like skip over the middle? It doesn't like being in the middle. It's a dumb way to do it. So it's like, it's skipping like a huge increment, going side to side. So this is pretty much as close as we're gonna get it for now. But then, if I change the scale, is it gonna be in the middle? Son of a... I don't think the M249 has a top rail at all in our mod. So, I'm very annoyed because what the hell is going on here? I am physically angered. Very physically angered. This is what happened last time, where it was pretty much like it was like annoyingly, just there. see, this might have what I need. Looking. Laser pointer. An example for making a hit marker properly. Take a look how I still have it. It's supposed to be this one. Maybe I just deleted it. That's totally possible. Give me 1 second. Do I have no BS? Do I have another? I want to pause the stream for like half a second. I want to check something, which is going to be on my other screen. I can't find what I needed. It kept somewhere. Hopefully you guys can see the stream again without any problem. Abby. Let's see if I can. Search for it. While that goes on, I'm surprised that this works and this doesn't, because even with the translates here using just the matrix stack, it doesn't freaking eat them. I don't think of a new way. And the butt. I think maybe I can use scaled height because I have. Where the hell do I have it? Anchor point X, anchor point Y. What if I just use this to grab the middle instead of like anchor points? Like. I don't know why that felt weird for a second. This just this, let's just do center, and this was scaled. Excuse me. Let's try this. Both of these should be ints anyway. Yeah, they're both ints. So nothing should be afloat. Ha, get it? Nothing should be afloat. Ha ha ha. I am very, very funny gamer. I'm a very funny gamer. Mute it for a moment. And yeah, it is 12:06 a.m. That's pretty much it. It's 12:06 a.m. I'm chilling. I probably should sleep early. And I'm kinda chilling. We're kinda having a good time. And I would definitely like to fix / finish this one part before bed. It hasn't exactly worked. Oh, it did. Okay. Now I know what to do with this. Okay, maybe I'll actually just finish the whole update. Maybe I'll just finish the whole update. I kind of see. So these are pixels, and I'm moving them by pixels here. So it's a 16 by 16 texture. I can just do this. Watch, this will work magically. No, not magically. Like pretty much, these are the pixels, right? Move it to the center of the screen. So pixels and pixels. These anchor points are more abstract, and they're used for when I need to use matrix stacks and all that crap. But if I skip over matrix stacks, then I could just use the pixels on screen to render pixels on screen. I'm gonna boost the music volume a little bit. 30%. This is very, very chill music. After this config, gotta finish up some guns. That's pretty much spot on. That was good. So, I should have just looked at the example I freaking had, because it kind of showed this. Gotta put the opacity back again. Actually, wait, the opacity is there. Thought it was missing. We got that. Cool. We did it. Woo. Fuck yeah. Shit. Alright, we got that. Let me push this up because it's annoying to mess. Technically, I can remove the per scope like hit marker as well using this. But I'd rather keep this for now. think it's customizable. If it's not customizable, I'll make it customizable. And the reason why there's no real proper hit marker sound effect because every game has their own. There's a generic COD tick 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 tick, which will like grind your ears away. There is flesh hits, which is like when you hit like in games like not Hunter. What the hell you call it? The game where you run around as a super soldier and smack a bunch of demons. Like there's hit markers in that game, but it's all like it's flesh sound. So it's like squish squish, you know, like squaw squaw. You know, it's not melee something. You like shoot something and they like blow into bits. That's the hit marker. We don't really have access to that. But we do. But that's not something we should be doing in Minecraft. So it's a generic punching sound. Since Minecraft already has it. Yep. We have these two already. So, fuck it. Let's change it so you can customize it because we don't have it. So you can change it to whatever. You can have a resource pack that adds whatever sound. So, what we're gonna need first, we're gonna need to, probably from the projectile, we need to track its on hit. Because now they're gonna be a sound. Identity on path. It's either gonna be a sound that's called directly here, or it's going to send out an event that every other message projectile hit. So yeah, this is where it sends that the entity was hit. Client. Projectile hit entity. Get hit sound is message. Okay, get hit sound. And from here. There we go. So this is what it looks like. Whoops. Put it there. Little mofo. So get hit sound is pretty much what it is. If critical, we play this. If headshot, play this. If it's at least a player, it's a player hurt. And if it's none of these, it's an entity that is hit for weak. Whoa, I just deleted all that. So we can add customization for player hit marker and entity hit marker. Place on one player. So it's a headshot sound, player sound, or it's entity knockback. Or it's entity weak. Cool. Fun, yeah. Oh man, do people hear me? Yeah, I think people can hear me. Just had to swap my music because apparently, oh, man, do people hear me? Yeah, okay, still gone. Yeah, I think people can hear me. I'm gonna pause it because it was gonna do some echoing crap. So pretty much YouTube is trying to block my stream because apparently it is copyrighted music. Cool. Can't just play some non-copyrighted playlist and not get copyright stricken. Cool. Anyway, still gonna be a link I'm gonna make probably tomorrow or day after, where it just says all the music I like listen to when it comes to like work and chill. Anyway, let's continue with this. I call it mob sound. Say sound with mob. What if it's just mob sound? Whoa, I put that too far. Here, we'll actually see. Yeah, okay, I can register this. Cool. That's the player actually. I want to change this. Player attack weak. And then I'm gonna go here. This one's for the player itself. Player entity hurt. Player sound when I hurt another player. It'll play their hurt sound. Okay. I guess the defaults don't go to these. For now, I'm gonna change it to Envil Land. Yeah, Envil Land. We're gonna change these both to Envil Land so it doesn't work. Or well, okay. First, I'll do this. Going to do this, and then Envil Land. The reason why I'm going to do this is just to make sure that the defaults from the config are going to work properly. So if they don't, I should hear a fucking doing in my ears. Patreon, lots of people, only 17 polls unfortunately out of the 70 people who have joined, but 41% of the poll, I mean there's a 41-41 split, so 41% of people are interested in me doing a stream on adding a full weapon with its animation, so I can stream the B93R edition. There also is 41% of people voting for more quiet and coding focused streams, which I've been doing, and they seem to work pretty well so far. I hear what do you call it? Hit sound. I mean, it's not an anvil, which is great. Alright, cool. What we should disable, I mean not disable, but we should add is now config in the client to disable hit markers. So now you can enable and disable all the sounds. It's about right that we can enable and disable the actual visuals. Although I finally got it working, which is nice. The echo could be better. Sniping a creeper from this distance with a J18. Yeah, I've actually killed one of them. I just want to try it. It's always super fun. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, works good enough. That's pretty freaking cool. Alright. Got those configs. State. It is a Patreon poll, yes. I'm gonna make some polls on YouTube as well, just to see the engagement, what the engagement will look like what are the numbers. But I honestly doubt that many people pay attention to this YouTube channel, other than, you know, us. Okay. So I can fix both of these because I don't expect. If it works, it already works, so it works enough. Alright. Let's now add a config that enables or disables the yeah, look at all these. Damn, weapon delayed sway, maximum multiplier direction, and optical, just like it switches. So when you swing your weapon in the latest Patreon versions, your optic, your reticle, will try to stay in the middle by default. I have it set where when I rotate my rifle, I want the optic to move forward, which is kind of trying to help. For me at least, it helps me see, okay, my aiming point is moving over to the left. Once I stop, it's gonna stabilize. So I don't know, it helps me aim a bit better. It's also more realistic and fun. So there's lots of configs here. Let's add another one, which is simply a boolean. Simply a yes or no, which is show hit markers. Put it here. Show hit markers. Pretty simple. And sort of my idea for this, which I'm gonna use, let's go back to the HUD render. All of the scopes also have the same tag, or actually just click into here. All the calls require this here. Yeah, so let's just Control-Shift-R this, where it's we need to do the whole config stack. I'm gonna pin this, and I'm gonna push it off the screen for now, just because it's gonna be annoying. But there's gonna be a config somewhere, yeah. Dependent client, config, display, and then show. So if this and HUD rendering handler is over 0, so this should fix all of the scopes, just like that. It'll fix what's in the if statement. Just try not to lag it. Oh man, okay, I see what's going on. Replace this with .get. It's seriously gonna be, I bet it's gonna be that, watch. Dupe. Magically works. F me. Okay. And then we're gonna go back to the HUD renderer here. And we're gonna simplify this and just add another if statement, and if this is true, then then everything else can start getting checked. I don't need that. Alright, pretty sick. That should work. And its default is true, right? Yep. Cool. So disabling this, which we can test in game, in client config, we can change client config whenever. So I have, let's reopen it. When the game's loaded, we'll reopen it. But pretty much you can change client config literally on the fly, and it should just work right away. So we can test if it works without having to relaunch the game. We get to launch it, but we don't have to relaunch it. And this is the same for what do you call it? For your client versions, if you download Thompson Classics and you want to change a client config option, you can change it without restarting your game. Alright, I can try now. Hit. Cool. And do I actually have configured setup? Ooh, could be cool if I do. I don't think I have configured actually, which makes sense. Alright, let's change the client config so it just doesn't show them, it doesn't render them. So it's gonna be here, TaC client toml. Crosshair, show it markers false. Auto saves in IntelliJ. IntelliJ is my Java editor. And now I should be able to shoot something. No hit marker, no hit marker. Nope. Fucking perfect. I mean, technically I would have to kind of check like all the scopes just to make sure it's pretty, you know. It seems like I, pretty much fixed it. It's working. Alright, I'll be nice enough, I'll check out the scopes because I don't trust Minecraft. It's too perfect. Why can I put this on an M16? I don't know. Oh, it's a standard optic. That makes sense. Can't exactly argue with my own reasoning. Yeah, it's gonna have a boring part, but I get to shoot stuff, so it's not too boring. Just making sure the hit markers are disableable. Oh, we tested the ACOG already. QMK. QMK is honestly a better optic than the ACOG in this mod. I like this one way more. Also, no hit marker. I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, no. Cool. LBBO we use. He's an 8x on an M16. That make you cringe? Please tell me it makes you cringe. That make you cringe even more? How about now? Okay, at least something. The zoom? It's because the FOV can be too high for some guns. No hit markers though. Oh yeah. Alt scopes, mini scope. A mini scope I can't test here, but I can test these. Which means a mini scope. Nope. What about the armor? Nope. Alright. Sexual intercourse on a wheel of cheese is my answer. That's freaking sick. That's kind of the whole update already, except new gun stuff, like finishing the Mark 20 SSR, whatever, the Scar Mark 20. Calling it like random stuff. Here it is. Just to bask in the glory of what do you call it? Bask in the glory of hip fire, hit markers. I'm gonna enable it back, just so I can indulge myself in its existence. I'll put a suppressor. Now it says far back, but it's okay. Not far enough, so I'm gonna cry about it. Also, let's make sure that the hit markers appear properly. What? I turned it back on. What? Let's change it. I forgot to save it. Should actually autosave. True. Show hit markers. True. Freaking do it, Minecraft. What the hell? You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to need to refresh. Excuse me, go in and out. There's supposed to be some options that. What the? Okay, I'm gonna try to restart now the whole game. If it doesn't change now, then something's actually broken. Cause it shouldn't occur like that. Sleepy though. Definitely very tired. Alright, if I shoot something and now the hit marker appears. God damn it. Apparently, why? You shouldn't need to. I was contradicting myself. But. Okay, by the way, the hip fire on this thing is crazy. What the hell? Look at this thing. That's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. What? I couldn't hit him. I could technically also make the hipfire reticle red if I hit a head, the same way it does on scopes by default. Should I? Should I? I think I should while I'm at it. And yeah, I'm gonna... I mean, honestly, there's nothing else to add. Like, everything else is pretty much ready. So, unless you guys have something else. Really small change, like a refinement level of change that I should make before the update for tomorrow. Otherwise, I think I'm just gonna need to finish up this gun. Maybe I'll add the B93R by tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it on stream. I'll stream the release of the new update. I can do that, and then add the B93R. Call it a day for tomorrow early, so I can actually play and enjoy the mod. Thinking what else needs to happen with this thing. What is it? Oh yeah, let me spec this out real quick. Give it an armor. That works better than I thought. Really strong gun, actually. I was thinking of adding wall pen in this update because I have, again, a new example on how to do it. I have kind of no idea how to do it by using pretty much piercing block ray traces that return me a huge list of all the blocks within its maximum path per tick. Long story short, Jesus Christ, that was a sentence. Long story short, every time you fire a bullet, it has like, it counts its time of existence in the Minecraft ticks. So every tick I can actually check the next distance it's about to fly, like 30 blocks or something. Every gun has its own different range. And then calculate if it's going to pass through a block, or if it's even capable of passing through the next block it's going to interact with. If it is capable of passing through the next block, and there's no block after that, it's just air, it'll reduce like power by like a certain percentage, you know, as long as you can actually even pass that block at all. If you can, it'll just destroy the projectile before it even touches the block. But it'll still cause this little bullet hole to appear. But what do you call it? Health bar in the HUD. I think it's part of the mod HUD. You mean like the Minecraft health? I can't exactly change that. And if I were to change that, that could break other mods as well, like hugely. And also could break vanilla technically, because it would need to mix in. And then like, when is it gonna appear? Only when you hold a gun, or permanently? And I don't think that's something for TaC to mess with. If you want a health mod that like changes the way the bar works, I think there are mods that already do that. That provide like multiple different health bars. As long as the mod that you have for HUDs, they resend the event that allows us to render everything you see on the bottom right, then it should be fine. The red bar comes the ammo counter. But for like the player house, or what do you mean? Because the player house is already shown, and if you want another way to show the player house, there are existing mods that can show that. I don't want to repeat that like same functionality. TaC doesn't really need it. I don't really snap on targets anymore. I'm too sleepy for that. Yeah, let's add oh yeah, if there's a mod that adds this bar and it's customizable right away, you can just move it over to the bottom right as well. So good. I just don't want to implement like functionality that the mod doesn't really need, and other mods either already add or can add. It's just, you know, formality, not really needed. All right, now let's add a hip fire. Let's add a if headshot, which oh shit, not even possible. How did I even do that on scopes? It's actually a decent question because it just has to listen to something. Hit marker headshot. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I see what I did. Oh, that's kind of okay. That's kind of cool. Okay. All right. I see what I did. I like it. All right. I see what I did here. Just before I render it. All right, let's make it just like look a lot more simple. Like 0.75. So a slight bit of the other colors. This should change its. It should be less of a like really deep red. Should make it a bit lighter in total. But we will see how it looks. There is no minigun yet. Soon, yeah, soon trademarked. But actually pretty soon. Neko already wants it, and the model is completely ready. Like the model is completely ready. The idea how to use it is pretty much done. The technique is pretty much done. The third person position would need to be changed. The first person, we're not done with the animation. We have difficulty figuring out how to do the animation properly. That's pretty much the only thing left. But the minigun will actually be in the mod sooner than anticipated. Hey, look, we have what do you call it? Look at that, that's cool. I think the only thing I want to try to change, the scale of the hit marker is pretty large compared to the rest of the game. So here's at 3. That's still rather large. It's still like pretty distracting. In 6 minutes, I will be fast asleep within my bed sheets, unresponsive until the morning. That is the incoming plan. Currently, I'm just having fun with it, and I'm getting a lot more done than I expected, because pretty much the update is done already, other than fixing or finishing the scar. Yeah. So we got the red with a little bit of color. Looks pretty cool. But I kind of want the size to be like half, literally. So honestly, I'm gonna see if I can literally just make the size half, like in the texture itself. Can I make 16x just half? So I'm pretty sure when I'm opening, what I'm using for the crosshair is this no pack. So yeah, what if I made this just 1 pixel, I guess, center? I don't think it's gonna work because it's, oh well, you know. So if we make it all 1 pixel center, it'll become this, which is rather stringy. Right, so we want to get like a white. Oh, of course. Want to get like a white. We're gonna make it a little more stringy, but then we're gonna reduce the size here by 2. Save, yeah, save. Okay, let's save like a higher bit depth. What's it gonna turn into? 3.1 KB, I don't really care. Alright, let's try this. I think this would be better enough that it's not gonna, what do you call it? I don't need to do any kind of code, any actual code. Okay, if I have to write actual code, I just don't want to F up the scale, because I like finally got something that's actually like scaled nicely. Hey, recruit. But yeah, I finally have something that's actually scaling nicely, so I don't want to mess up the code that already has a scale working. Yellow, yellow. Fortunately, I'm going to be dipping pretty soon because it's plenty late. Ah, that, oh wait, I see what I did. Yeah, it's just running like literally a single pixel because the whole thing is just going to be a freaking square, I'm guessing. Probably know halfway what's wrong with it. Oops. Pretty much I'm just trying to make sure that there's no white space, there's no like colors. Or actually I have a magic wand, right? Just to make sure that everything around this is nice and tidy. Now, actually, it should just work fine. It's gonna suck that it like magically stopped working. It's like, come on. I changed literally nothing. I'd be like doing a little bit of singing right now. I'd be doing a little bit of dancing in my chair. What the hell? How does that even happen? I literally did nothing. there's any problem with this. It's pretty crazy. So I'm gonna save this and it's gonna magically, it's supposed to work. Or actually, let's go here. Just discard the change, right? They could open it like in GIMP maybe. Let's use GIMP. GIMP is a more advanced photo editor that you can also get for free. It's much closer to what do you call it? It's much closer to Adobe Photoshop than Paint.net, which is a tool I was just using half a second ago. See, I created a bunch of YouTube like thumbnails I created all using GIMP. It's pretty cool. Also just drag and drop in here without effing around too much. See, it shows that it's all just, what do you call it? Yeah, literally 1 pixel, please. Whoa, it's only, come on. Like, just do this. That's what I want. Yeah, remove 2 from there. But then use pencil. Black and white. Put it 1 closer for each. Alright. Now I gotta save as. I mean, it's gonna be export. Export as no opaque. Export. It's gonna replace. Play with all that. Export image as PNG. Cool. So now if I actually look at this, I can see it's a, what do you call it? Definitely looks better from this view. Welcome back. But now I'm like minutes away from ending the stream. I'm sleepy. I just want to get just want to fix this one thing. Good night, sir. There you go. It's a bit too many pixels in terms of length. So you could probably change that. But the effect freaking works. Alright, let's just change the what do you call it, the design a little bit. Make it a bit more stubby. Then we're home free. No back. This one right here. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, delete one from each. And just, try that already. I actually think that might actually be perfect already. I don't know why, think about it. Or we can just leave it open again now without closing the whole thing and everything. Late though. Oh no, it actually seems like it's way too spaced out. God damn it. Let's just do this in a controlled environment. Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna close. I can make it stubbier, but I just keep the center pretty free, so it's pretty easy to see what's in between of the hit marker cross section. So I tried to change it, man. Door's stuck, you know. That just seems a bit excessive. Excuse me, probably because it should just be this. It's still weird because it's such a low resolution. If I decrease the opacity of this thing, pencil, let's put it 55, right? Yeah, okay, it doesn't actually change the opacity. Oh wait, the opacity right here, I'm dumb. It won't even look good because it's pretty harsh. Damn it, I have no clue what to do with this. It's gonna be retired, it's gonna look like... Let's do this. It's stealthy. And just, you know, and just end it. The mods will be updated, like, eventually. I don't know about 1.19 to 1.20. I have no clue where the sounds are, honestly. We have a guy on the team who helps grab a bunch of sounds. Whatever sound he chooses is pretty much what goes in. I don't have access to enough sound repos. Some guns have realistic, straight from real sounds. They're all supposed to be real sounds. I was making, I had a piece of software I was able to pretty much custom make every suppressed sound. But the team pretty much removed all of them, and they chose, oh, that's better. Oh, that's way better. Alright, I pretty much fixed I got a better, boop, 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 boop. Stealthy, quick, perfect. Cool. Anyway, yeah, most of them were based off of realistic sounds. Some of them still are, by my understanding. Some of them do sound more cartoonish, but in my opinion, it's like, meh. Does it really matter? It's a Minecraft mod. If you have some, if you have a good repo of like more realistic sounds, we can just like, yeah, it would be good if we actually have this access, because currently, like, I don't even have access to like firearms. I'm too young to, actually go to a firearms range. So I can't even, not even like an indoor range, I can't even, dry fire firearms, or like practice any kind of reload mechanics on them or anything. So we do everything pretty much remotely, and we don't have many repos of actually decent sounds that are unpolluted. I'm pretty much gonna end the stream, guys. I mean, it's kind of if there's any other questions for the night people currently on, I would love to ask for, you know, a like on the stream, and do subscribe, because I've been doing a lot of streams lately, and both help the channel grow, help TaC grow, and yeah, definitely join the Patreon if you haven't already, because that's where the alphas are being posted. You got more personal updates, and you support TaC's growth. But it goes straight to actually like allowing me to spend this amount of time with a 4-hour stream. We have 3 hours 40 minutes. I've been like fully chilling. So yeah, for sure. I'm about to end the stream, guys. If there's any other questions as I start closing out, you know, start sending them now. Support TaC any way you can, because speeds of development, and yeah, helping out with the channel growth as well. I really want to grow the channel, since it helps get more eyes on the existence of TaC. I think that's the biggest issue that we have. Nobody really knows TaC exists, so there's like multi-hundreds of hours put into its development, almost 1,000. There's got to be thousands of hours by now across the whole team. And yeah, I just don't think many people actually know that we exist. So thank you all for sticking around. Long ass stream. I had a bunch of fun. Not feeling my best. I should have went to bed earlier, but oh well. Once again, thank you guys, and let's close it before I fall asleep at my desk.